everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom review. See by the title below, yes, this is on episode 2 of Boku no Hero Academia season 3, and yes, we could pretty much say that this is the official start of the season, since last episode was, come on, it was just a recap episode. Yes, I did enjoy it. Yes, it had some moments in there that was pretty funny and pretty awesome. It was just a great way to at least see Boku no Hero Academia back once again. But this is, of course, the episode where we finally start the summer training camp. You get a little bit at the beginning and the end with the League of Villains. Obviously, like we assumed, they would figure out the destination because, that's pretty much what the main plot of what's going to be happening in these next several episodes. Sure, there's this whole thing with Kota at the moment, but it's probably going to be one of those things where, as we see, Kota hates heroes pretty much because of how society, as a kid, he lost his parents. It makes sense, and everyone's like, it's a good thing. They had a good death and everything. He doesn't understand that, obviously. It makes sense, and it's going to be one of those, cliche kind of things where at first, obviously, you see in this episode, him literally nut punch Izuku and literally just talk crap and just be really pissed, like, why do they want to be heroes? It doesn't make any sense because he hates heroes. But just watch, somewhere in these next couple episodes, when the League of Villains attacks, he's gonna get scared, and all of a sudden, probably Izuku, because I'm not too sure who else it would be, is going to come to save his life, and he's going to have a whole new perspective on how he sees heroes. It's just that we've seen that a billion times, not in just this anime, but in just like all hero kind of stuff. Sometimes they hate heroes because of what they do, it doesn't make sense why they sacrifice themselves, and then when it comes to one moment when you're about to, lose your life, and then someone comes to save you, things change. It could even be the fact that maybe his aunt will end up getting hurt and he tries to protect her. He knows he cannot, and then of course someone comes along, probably Izuku, to save the day. That's pretty much just what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure I'm about 90% sure that 10%, you never know, something crazy could happen, honestly, that I don't expect. But the episode was pretty much, like I said, it was just the start of the summer training camp, them going there. You get a little bit of some new heroes being shown in with the wild pussycats. We only got to see one of their powers so far, which her power is, I think, like to control dirt or something, because she made a huge dang dirt slide, mud slide, whatever you want to call it, just shoved them down the cliff. That's how a lot of these tests end up going, with them starting off in some crazy situation where they're just thrown into it. And I'm just like, yeah, that's just classic Boku no Hero Academia, or that's just the classic way that the school works, pretty much, crazy and insane, but it makes sense because it's for heroes and everything. And I like that part. I really enjoyed that part when they were down there and we got to see not just the normal 4 people that we've seen, with Bakugo, Izuku, Ida, and of course Todoroki. I almost forgot his name, I don't know why, but those 4, it's always them. They have the most experience, they're the most power, they're the best of the class, pretty much. And it showed them at the very beginning, all of them working together just to take one out by themselves. But what was cool is that we got to see everyone, dish in some damage here and there, teamwork really good as well. Like I said, in the last, season, during the exams part, one of the reasons why I really enjoyed that arc was we got to see all the other people's powers and everything. And in this episode, we got to see that as well, with everyone having kind of a time to shine pretty much in their battles and everything. So that was pretty cool. We got to see some Ochako and Izuku moment as well, which is super cute. I really do hope we see more of those, because I ship them so damn hard. So you know me in romance, I always love that. We got some cute little romance. We got some pretty awesome hypeness of what's going to be happening with the League of Villains, knowing where they are. We got some crazy action with them fighting all of these monsters to get to the other side, to get to their training camp, because that was, of course, not even the start of their training camp, really. That was them trying to get there. And then, of course, the hilariousness of the kid just nut-shotting Izuku, the hilarious of Mineta, of course. Right when you saw Hot Springs moment, you knew for a fact that was going to happen. You knew that was going to happen somewhere in a summer training camp, him trying to go all the way up to see them. And then, of course, the kid Kota just like, pretty much just slapping him down. He falls down, and then the kid Kota, he ends up getting an eye full of all the girls, which, thank you for that fan service. That was I'm not gonna lie, pretty nice. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. Then of course he faints, flies over, Izuku saves him, and then we learn, of course, of his past and everything. So you got that dark story, dark past kind of thing, and then of course the main, what's gonna be some person that's gonna be changed. Because you saw in the next episode that the title is called Kota, and like I said, I already assume what's going to be happening for his story, and I guess they'll also develop Izuku's character as well, because he'll be able to kind of see the different side of things, from how he always seen the heroes as, like, you know, heroes and everything. Everyone thinks heroes are amazing, but all of a sudden you see this different side, and it kind of gives you a different perspective, you know. And of course, you know, the very ending with Eraserhead giving the ball to Bakugo and saying, hey, let's see how much you've grown, to which it's shown that sure, they've gotten a lot more experience, but in these last 3 months it hasn't been much, because he barely went that much over what his original score was in that. But I gotta say, if they gave it to Izuku, that would have been totally different, because Izuku back then could barely use his power. He used only his finger in that scene, which was pretty damn awesome and epic when it happened. But I'm pretty sure if Izuku was given the ball, that ball would go 10 times farther. So I don't know about you. Sure, maybe Bakugo didn't really change, but I think if you gave it to Izuku, that would have been a huge change. And then Eraserhead would be like, okay, I guess I was wrong on some accounts, kind of thing, yeah, you know. But pretty much the whole gist of it is pretty much that the training camp is going to be them training their quirks, because yes, they've gotten experience, yes, they've gotten all these things happen, but they haven't really trained super hard on their quirks yet. And according to Eraserhead, the training is going to be pretty damn tough and crazy, so I can't wait to see that. And of course, I can't wait to see when the League of Villains does attack, because that just shows some pretty cool epic battles, which I'm sure we will get to see, not just, of course, the normal 4 people that we always see, but everyone else dishing in some fights, you know, helping the fight as well against these villains, which will probably be overwhelming at first, but we may see some differences because of their training. That's just how usually the training camp kind of stuff works. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, don't forget to like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Anime watcher only. How do you feel about this episode? Good, bad? Feel free to comment below whatever you guys want to talk about, what you want me to hear, and everything. And as always, source material readers, manga readers, how do you feel about this episode? Was it adapted well as well? Anything you guys want to talk about without being spoilers, feel free to comment below. And as always, I just want to remind you, if you do want to put spoilers from the manga and everything, do the whole 4-line thing, skip, and then of course read more. So we have to, if someone clicks it, that's their choice. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So till next time, see ya.